One of the earliest developments to the motion picture was a little-known film called The Horse in Motion. Published in 1878, this series of still photographs have influenced the history of cinema. Since then, these beautiful stallions gives one a horse sense. And who possesses this almighty power? Nakey Jakey. Nakey Jakey is a gaming YouTuber who sits on a yoga ball while yelling at a green screen. Doesn't that sound familiar? He's honestly one of my favorite gaming YouTubers. I love his insight, his relatability, and his humor. But for whatever reason, he puts this horse movie in every video he's ever made.
Great examples of this include, but are not limited to, that I am a huge Rockstar fanboy. And apparently I thought that was worth sitting on this ball for. I'm being stupid again, aren't I?
I mean, what's so special about horse sense? That's why I tend to find out today. I want to review horse sense.
This morning's farm report is brought to you by...
Horse Sense is a 1999 Red Dead Redemption spin-off. It's about this guy named Michael, this 20-year-old pretty boy who has to babysit his 11-year-old cowboy cousin. His parents send him to his cousin's ranch in Montana. Unbeknownst to him, the ranch is in financial trouble. Will Michael be able to save the ranch and its animals in time? Okay, when I first saw this movie, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was just some random TV drama that Jakey just so happens to like. I'm surprised how good it is. It makes you feel like a cowboy. So the movie begins with our cowboy family gearing up for their vacation in Beverly Hills. We cut to this creepy mouth alarm.
12:15, wake up.
So Michael receives a D rank on his finance exam. He picks up Tommy from LAX and he takes him to his man cave. Oh, look, Brink is playing. Michael promises Tommy that he'll spend the whole week with him before his return trip to Montana. So naturally, Michael spends the whole week with his girlfriend. So the day before the flight, Michael promises our cowboy friend that they're going to Disneyland.
Are you ready to go to Disneyland?
We're really gonna go. You won't bail?
Hey, I never kid about going to Disneyland.
Michael ditches Tommy and goes to this horse racetrack. Tommy vents his frustration and Michael's like a responsibility. Michael's parents cut off his summer plans with his girlfriend, and as punishment, they send him to Montana. Michael flies to Montana in his Arthur Morgan cosplay. Unknown to Michael, the ranch is in debt, and if they don't pay it by the end of the month, they have to sell everything. The next morning, Tommy ear rapes Michael's ears. If Rich Boy doesn't do what Cowboy Guy says, then Cowboy Guy is gonna call Rich Boy's dad. So the next few scenes is Michael getting the hang of the ranch while Tommy tries to sabotage him. Like, this kid is mad he never went to Disneyland. Michael moves some dung, he angers a horse, and almost gets decapitated by a bull. So Michael goes up to Tommy and he's like, dude, I'm sick of your games. I'm gonna play Red Dead 1. And Tommy's like, dude, you don't have any responsibility. You never cared for me. And then they storm off. Later, Tommy's friend, I don't remember his name, so I'm calling him John Marston. Marston gives Michael a little verbal smackdown.
You're everything Tommy said you were. You just don't give a darn. They're about to lose their ranch, you couldn't care less. I bet you never been challenged by anything in your whole life, have you? I got a 4-year-old nephew who works harder than you do.
This film is savage. An auction inspector comes by. Upon this sight, Michael wakes up the next morning and repairs some fences. Michael and Tommy sit on a hill and admire the beautiful horses from below. Wait, this is the wrong decomp. It turns out that Tommy's father died from an unknown illness, and they've been struggling ever since. Michael asks his dad if he could provide a loan. The dad tried that years ago, but Tommy's family refused. So, what's Michael's next move?
You start the pyramid, right? Which puts you on the top. And the people on the bottom have to each pay $1,500 to get in on it.
What if they don't reach the top?
Then they lose. I mean, you know, there are certain risks.
Pyramid scheme in a Disney film. You don't see that every day. Michael and Tommy spot a horse trapped in mud. Tommy jumps in and rescues it. The horse kicks back, but Tommy soothes it to get the horse out in time. On the last day, Michael drives back to the airport. Tommy catches up with him and gives him a flute. Tommy waves at him and a match cuts to a racing horse. Michael recognizes the abuse the racers treat with their horses. The winning horse panics and kicks everyone off. Michael activates horse sense and soothes it. He withdraws all his life savings. He gives Tommy's mom his savings, but the mom refuses. The next day, the auction begins. Michael gets an idea from his real estate class. He hops on Black Lightning and makes it to the bank. He convinces the bank agent to sign the paper. Michael rides back and calls the auction off. He explains the land trust to the family.
See, your land supports a herd of wild horses. The land trust ensures them a home forever, and your debt is covered by it. They will pay you to stay on and manage it.
The mom allows them to stay. Tommy and Michael hug. They finish this big treehouse. End scene. Horse Sense is a good movie. I never grew up with it, but I can see why Jakey loves this movie. It's not perfect, but it's got a lot of charm. The acting is, well, a mixed bag. The actors for Michael and Tommy are supernatural, and I really felt their transformation, especially Michael. He did an amazing job. But the supporting characters are kind of iffy. I don't know, I don't think they were that good. Oh yeah, and then a few of the tiny things don't add up. Like how signing a deal with the bank immediately calls off the auction. Like, dude, that takes time. Or the illness that killed Tommy's dad is never explained. And how Michael's girlfriend does like nothing for the story. Yeah, the script is kind of dumb. Great, I sound like an Alex Myers video. Horse Sense doesn't make any sense. It's worth mentioning that there's a sequel to Horse Sense called Jumping Ship. Now, I haven't seen it yet. All I know is that Michael and Tommy are stranded on this spooky island with pirates. What does this have to do with horses? I've got no clue. I'm kind of surprised Jakey hasn't used Jumping Ship in his videos yet. But the best part, the shot composition blew my mind. Like, there are a few Steadicam one-shots that are so good. Like, anyone who's ever tried filming a one-shot knows how hard it is. So many things can go wrong, and seeing Horse Sense do it so right is still amazing, because one-shots are pretty rare in DComs. And then you got all the other great shots. It really captures the physicality of Montana. Basically, Montana the Beautiful. So Michael's arc is going from a spoiled rich boy to a humble horseman. And then there are the horses. Horses symbolize the yearning for freedom. Realizing this fact opens Michael's sixth sense. And he also remembers that weird DreamWorks movie with the horse. I swear it wasn't a fever dream. We now understand the power of the horse sense. Which brings us back to our initial question. Why does Nakey Jakey keep using this movie? I think I know why. It reminds Jakey of his upbringing in South Dakota. Take the familial bond between Michael and Tommy. Those two are brothers in real life. Jakey has 7 other siblings. In a way, Horse Sense is emblematic of Jakey's childhood. He also said he loves this movie.
I mean, there's a reason I use Horse Sense in the background of like every video I've ever made. I cherish this.
There you go. Hot Boy approved. My favorite video of his is his DCOM video. That video is what inspired me to watch all 107 DCOMs. I mean, I had a few inspirations, especially a certain Florida man, a Disney lover. I plan on reviewing every DCOM ever made. I've only seen 64 out of 107 DCOMs, so I still got a long way to go. On that note, Jacob, if you're watching this, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making your amazing content. And please, get a green yoga ball. It'd be the funniest thing ever. As for Horse Sense, go watch it. It's on Disney Plus. I give Horse Sense 4 hot boys out of 5. Do 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 do. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos. This green screen thing, I only intended it for this video, but if I should do more videos in this style, let me know in the comments below. Have a great day.